Okay, you got this going on? We need to talk. I need to show you what is going on and why this is too much in your life right now. I'm going to open up your mind of what to do next, of how to reduce this in your life. I bet you have experienced this right here, where you are trying to move forward and you are running into a whole section of worry. And you know, it's normal for us to have worry. It's normal for you to have worry, because worry means that there's something we're trying to evaluate, to be cautious, to be careful, to figure out. But what if you're like excessive? What if you're like really focused on worry and literally your whole day is full of worry? You just can't let go of scenarios or situations or people, and you're constantly worrying. What's up with that? Why? What's going on? Is that normal? No, it's not. If you can have worry here and there, that's normal. But to be completely dialed in and connected to worry all the time, there's something going on. Something's happened inside of your head that I can help you with, because I like that I can think of other things besides worrying. You know, as a mother, if you have kids and you're a mother, you're probably worried about your kids all the time. But guess what? Not all moms are like that. Why is it that you're so into this worry experience that's going on? Here's what's going on. Let me help you with something. On this drawing, you see that it looks like you are up against worry, like you're heading this direction. It seems like you keep bumping into worry. Well, let me fix this picture a little bit so that you know what's really going on. On this picture, I'm going to draw a new image that shows what is really happening, what's really going on. You see, as you are attempting to move forward in life, you think you are bumping into worry. But actually, what happens is, inside your head, you have an experience in the past that you're still worried about. It's already happened. The experience has already happened, but you were so worried about it, then something happened, and now afterwards, you have not even let go of what's happened in the past that continues to concern you. You see, each one of us has experience that happened to us in our life. And I had to learn, like you're going to learn, that when I have an experience that challenges me, that really tests me, if I don't find the lesson learned from the experience, that experience will continue to haunt me. If I have a bad experience and I don't find a lesson learned, that experience will haunt me. After a week, after a month, after a year, after a couple years, after many, 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 many years, if I didn't go back in my mind and go, you know what, I learned from this experience, that past experience will continue to be a concern for you. And the reason why this is happening is because your brain is trying to process, why did that happen? Why did this happen to me? And when you don't have an answer of why that happened to you, your mind takes past concern and projects it into today as a current concern. Unfinished, unresolved past concerns over things that have happened to you come to the present. You see, your brain doesn't know the difference between past, present, and future. It does not even comprehend that at all. Inside your head, the past, the present, and the future exist in the same time zone. There's not three different things going on of future, past, and present. Your brain on the inside just goes, whatever's happened in the past still feels like it's happening today. And so even though it happened 2 years ago, some tough, terrible thing happened to you, and you have not found any lessons learned from it, you're still concerned about that because you're going, why did that happen to me? Why me? Why me? Why me? Why now? And even though it was 2 years ago, your brain registers that as it happened today because we still haven't solved this problem. So worry, actually, the worry you have today is an over-concerned feeling. An over-concerned feeling that is turned into worry. So how do you solve this? How do you make this better? Well, what you do is you write down a list of all the different things you're worried about. And you write down a list of all the things you have been concerned about in the past that you have never figured out why that happened to you or why then. And for you, the best thing to do is to find a lesson learned. And I know it sounds crazy. It's like, how can you learn from something terrible? Well, you actually can. It teaches you something. When something terrible happens to you, it can actually teach you of what never to do again. Or it can teach you how to better prepare next time. Or it can teach you what kind of people to avoid or what kind of situations to avoid. So there's all kinds of things to learn from our past experiences, but if you don't reconcile that past experience is not in the past, it's in your head. And whatever's in your head is as though it's happening today. And those unreconciled past experiences are creating an overwhelming worry for you today. You probably didn't know this, right? You probably didn't know this. I didn't know this. But when I got trained and I learned about this, oh my goodness, I started thinking about all these past things that have happened to me that's just things like, I was thinking about them that they were just problems. But when I started attaching lessons learned to them, now those past experiences can quiet down because there was purpose in it. I gained something from that experience. That bad experience actually now has value. And when I can reconcile those past experiences and close those chapters and close those files inside my mind, it reduces the amount of worry I have today. Now I still pay attention, I still look at things, but I'm not literally being haunted by my past. So your past concerns of what happened in your past and you haven't found those lessons learned is what's being projected to be in front of you. This is how you manage worry, is you clean up your past by finding lessons learned. What did you gain? What value can you find from this? And I'm not kidding, no matter what has happened to you, and I've seen some of my own clients who have looked at some terrible things that have happened to them, and they found some lessons learned. And as they go to reconcile each one of those experiences, their current day doesn't have this overwhelming worry going on. They actually feel more free. They feel free from their past. They feel free in the moment because these are now closed down chapters because there's value. And that's what our brain wants to know. What did we learn? And what are we going to do next time? And did this help us? And if you can find that for your brain, your worry levels are going to come way, way down. Well, hey, I hope you enjoyed this training and you're recognizing that it's time to make a list and look back in your past and find some lessons learned. You can move forward with this. And it's definitely a stress reducer. And that's what I want to do for you, is I want to help reduce the stress and the worry in your life so you can actually enjoy waking up in the morning. And why do I do this? Well, I'm a mentor. And I like helping people get in their life in order and helping them understand themselves better. Right below here, there's a link. And click on the link. Check out my monthly mentoring. You can live anywhere in the world and be part of this mentoring. I'd love to coach, train, and mentor you about how to understand your life better. So, because when you do better, your life gets better. So click on the link and also, hey, subscribe. I know you enjoyed this and this is a new way of thinking. I got more for you. So subscribe, click the link, And I look forward to talking to you next.